Hello there, Taurus. I'm Michele Bee, and I love to help people raise their vibration so that they can attract better love and abundance and meaning, that is soul purpose, into their lives. And occasionally I like to put out videos about what's going on in your life, this time for November 14th through the 30th, using a combination of astrology and tarot. And the big things that are coming up in the 2 weeks between the 14th and the 30th, one major thing, full moon in your sign. It's your half birthday, Taurus. So that full moon is shining its light right on you. And in spite of any challenges that you're going through right now, that full moon is going to illuminate you, and you're going to be like, wow, I'm actually doing way better than I thought I was doing, way better than other people think that I'm doing. I'm actually really good at most of the things that I do, and you're feeling really, really good about it. So that's a big highlight for these 2 weeks that are coming up. I made you a little affirmation for this 2 weeks, and it is, I am authentic and unique in my creativity. As you probably know already, Uranus is in your sign for like 7 years, and we've been in it for a while now, about a year. And there was a time back in 2018 when Uranus was in your sign, and that means for you are experimenting with ways of being that you never thought possible, and that's where all of this creativity is coming from. And we all know that Taurus isn't one for doing a whole lot of significant off-the-wall experimentation, but you're feeling safer to do that now as we're getting closer to your full moon time. You're like, you know what? I'm going to be independent, I'm going to be creative, and I'm going to do things in a whole new way. Whereas you might have felt a little bit oppressed, especially through Scorpio season, because we're getting to the end of Scorpio season right now. Through Scorpio season, there was a lot of this like right and wrong, good or bad energy that was making you feel like you're being boxed in. But now you're like, I feel like I don't actually need other people telling me what's right and wrong and what's good or bad, or what I should or should not be doing. Actually, that's their problem. If they're telling me what to do, that's their problem, not mine. Okay, so quick overview. I wrote notes because I like to meditate a little bit on the cards before I present them to you, so I don't babble for 30 minutes and then you get bored and click off. Right? We've got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, the Justice in reverse, and we've got that King of Wands. He's kind of looking over the whole thing. I feel like this is you, no matter what gender you identify as, this is your noble character, Taurus, looking out over everything. And moving into Sagittarius season on the 21st of November, you are really going to be moving into this sovereignty over yourself, to be able to dictate for yourself how your life is going to go. And things have not been fair. That's why we've got this Justice in the reverse. Things have not been fair. You've been stuck in other people's patterns, okay? Other people's ways of doing things, and it has not been right for you. And you're like, you're moving into a phase where you're like, I just don't need it. It's not that you're hating on people. It's not like you're like, I'm not gonna listen to you. You're not doing that. You're just gently, nobly doing your own thing, okay? And what's really cool about it is that you're teaching other people how to be honorable. You're teaching other people how to how to stay at the higher ground, right? What else did I write about this? You're patient and you're finding creative ways to get around obstacles that are in your path. I see this Ace of Pentacles as being little obstacles that might be obstacles that other people have created for you with their own nonsense. And this could be just small run-of-the-mill everyday obstacles that come in your way. You're just knocking them out of the way, doing like things that you never thought that you would be capable of doing. And I love it. I love it for you, Taurus, that you get to, like, you're feeling in the flow for sure these next couple of weeks. Now let's look at your love messages. We've got the Nine of Wands, and then we got a couple of reversals. I don't feel like this Nine of Wands is you. I feel like this Nine of Wands is someone else. Now, this could be a romantic interest, but it also could be a friend or a family member that they've got their defenses up. It could also be a fractured part of your own personality, because we do have fractures that happen when we were emotionally traumatized when we were children. So it could be a subconscious part of yourself that is never satisfied. That's why this Nine of Cups is here. They're never satisfied. They're never happy. They're always just like, that's not good enough. That's not good enough. And it drags you down, right? And you're not being told to get away from them, but as it's just annoying, right? But as you get into the full moon, your own full moon, it's like you are in the moon looking out over humanity. You got to hear what I wrote. It's beautiful. Uranus in your sign is lining up with the full moon. And it's giving a broader perspective of your place in the grand scheme of things. Little interpersonal dramas are so silly, right? You're just looking out over it like, I can't believe you're nitpicking about such a ridiculous thing, and I can't believe that my ego is getting so upset about it. This is so silly. I deserve better. You deserve better. Let's all just do better. And so you're not like running away from the situation, but you're being like, this is silly. I just don't really have time for this. And that is enlightenment. So whether you're in a relationship with someone else or you're trying to get in a relationship with someone else, you're just kind of looking out over everything and being like, nah, what happens is what happens. And as an enlightened soul, I'll just kick back and wait. You're very patient. You're very patient this time. In the past, you've been a little itchy, especially the earlier part of November. You've been a little itchy to make something happen. But eventually, you're just going to be like, it's all good. I'm fine. I'm happy. I'm feeling really good. Let me just coast for a little while. It's going to get better, even better in Sagittarius season. There's going to be some surprises. Let me just get that out for you right now in all aspects of your life. But I'm talking about love at this moment. Eclipse season is bringing a lot of unexpected surprises. So don't let the little things bring your vibe down. Okay. Keep your vibe high in spite of all the silly shit that's happening all around you. Keep your vibe high. Know that it's all silly and have a good time, because you are as everything's mixing up and stuff gets shaken out here and there, people are going to land in your life that you never thought that you could. Okay, here I am. There's all kinds of surprises that are going to come your way that you had no idea were coming, and you'd be like, I'm really glad I wasn't too attached to anything during that time. I'm so grateful that I wasn't getting depressed about other people's stupidity at that time, or my own egoic stupidity. I'm so glad I just was patient. Okay. Let's look at your abundance and prosperity, your money and your physical health, because health is wealth. Okay. So we got this Two of Cups. It's representing interpersonal dramas that had been lowering your vibe before, but you're mastering your emotional state. I think Scorpio's been a good influence. Scorpio can be a really challenging influence on other people. I'm talking about like Sun is in Scorpio. Sun and Mercury are in Scorpio, and Mars are in Scorpio right now. So that's like really, really hard for a lot of people, but it was actually really good for you because you're a fellow fixed sign. So you just dug your heels in and you were like, all right, this is hard. And it lowered my vibe a little bit. It set me back a little bit, but I'm getting a handle on creating an emotional space between my state and other people's state. All right. That's the master of the emotions. Also a master and manipulator, but you're not like that. All right. You're just like, You can control with Scorpio power. You can walk into a room and control the energy in that room. Okay. When you come in and people are like freaking out, like you go to work and your job site is just like everybody's losing their crap. They don't know what to do. You're going to walk in, Taurus, and you're going to be like, everything's cool, everybody. And it's like this stillness falls over the room. This is going to be your energy through these 2 weeks. So like, I got a handle on this. And what did I want to say about that Six of Cups? Emotional stability regarding your economic situation. Whether or not you're actually seeing the ducats coming in, you're feeling good about their situation. The physical reality always follows the emotional state. So when you're feeling like, you know what, I'm in a renaissance right now. Things are getting better and better. I feel really good about the work that I'm doing. That's that full moon in Taurus. Feeling really good about how you do things. Okay, not just doing it, but how you do it. Feeling like you're contributing to the world in a positive way. Feeling like the work that you're doing is honest and trustworthy and even has an artistic flair. You're feeling so good about it, the money has to follow. It has to. That's the law. That's the law of attraction. When you feel good, positive things come toward you. So do everything you can to control your emotional state when you are in your work zone, and do everything you can to control your emotional state, keep the vibe high when it comes to how you feel about your body. Now, if you're like you've been worrying about your physical state for a while, how you look, how active you are, health concerns that you have, when you come into a place where I feel healthy, the emotional feeling of health and well-being creates the physical manifestation of health and well-being. I'm not telling you not to go to the doctor. I'm not telling you not to get a personal trainer. I'm saying that it helps. It makes a significant difference. All right. This is not medical advice. It makes a huge difference in conjunction with other things. We feel better when we're being treated by someone. If you're having physical problems, we feel better when we're being treated by someone, when we're being cared for and nurtured. Do it by all means, whatever it takes to make you feel good. Okay. All right, I'm getting a message to hold your heart, Taurus. Feel good. You feel that high vibe? It's your half birthday, Taurus. So in the aftermath of the full moon, after the 19th, up through Thanksgiving, make sure and do your gratitudes do your gratitude journal. Write in it every positive thing that you have going on in your life, because it will bring more positivity in all aspects, especially the ones that you're really focusing on. I'm so grateful that I have a beautiful home, roof over my head, healthy food to eat, clean air to breathe, water to drink. I'm so grateful for my family. I'm so grateful for my good friends. Doing those things shows the universe that you want more. Okay, and that's just like, okay, here you go. I'm so grateful. Here's one I hear. I'm so grateful for the meaningful work that I have in the world. There you go. How can I be of service, the universe says. Okay, final word. We got the Lovers and the Five of Wands in reverse. This is more of what I've been saying so far. You're realizing that you don't have to play by the rules, but you also don't have to be in opposition to the rules. You can play along with everybody and then change. Once you know what the rules are, you know what wiggle room you have for creativity. I don't know what that means to you. It's just what I needed to tell you. Once you know what the rules of the game are, you can spread out from there. Take up every bit of space within the playing field that you have. Okay? You don't have to do things the way that your family or your culture set things up for you. You can do it in your own way. I think that's it. It worked out really well, and I'm really grateful. It is only 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and it is so dark and gloomy outside. But I'm so grateful to be here with you, Taurus, on this day. If you're not already subscribed, make sure you do that. And in the description box below this video, you'll find a link to my Instagram. You can follow me over there for more short, candid things that I have to post, and also direct message me if you want to also. Love you. And I will see you soon, Taurus.